God, these women, first Destiny, she's apparently having to turn herself into court today or to jail because apparently she is wanted for forging her husband's name on a utility contract. British Williams has been sentenced to 4 years in prison for, I think, tax fraud and PPP loans and a bunch of other stuff. But it's Mary.
And Emma.
I invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, you all. And do not forget to subscribe to our Patreon for more juicy content, you all. Complete shock that Destiny is going to jail. You know, I just wonder, did that trifling ex-husband rat her out? Because maybe she forgot about it. I don't want to say she did it on.
When was this? Was it anytime soon?
Yeah.
Or was it like?
Or maybe this was when they were getting divorced, that she still had him on the thing, and then he decides to rat her out and put her in jail. I don't know, but why would you do that?
I don't know.
Doesn't he have a son with her? Maybe he didn't want to pay child support, so he's like, let me get you in jail. I really hope that's not the case. I mean, allegedly.
And I also hope it's not the case that she just forged his signature.
Yeah, because that would be wrong. It's like, why would you do that?
Signatures for what? What are you doing all of that for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's such a shame. She's there with her dad. Her tried and true.
I'd rather die.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah. That's tough because she has a young child still.
Yeah.
You know, that is tough. That is a tough one, Destiny.
That can't be easy.
That
it works out for
you. And
you.
I hope it wasn't something that was a little shiesty, but I hope that, you know, you guys be able to work it out because she also has a business too. How will that affect your business and all of that stuff if you're in jail and all that? Then you're a child.
Sad.
That's what I am saddened about. And then British. Doesn't British have 2 kids?
I think British has a daughter. I think she only has a daughter. But British is going to jail for 4 years. Y'all remember she was on Basketball Wives and she tax fraud. I think she had some loans or whatever.
During the COVID, they were giving out these loans
for businesses.
For businesses and stuff like that. And there are some people who just started business very quickly so that they could get these loans.
But they never did anything with the business.
But then you have to pay. Yeah, they didn't do the business, and then they had to pay. Please don't do that. Then they had to pay, you know, for the loan. But not only that, you got to show why you got this PPP loan.
Now, what's the business plan, madam?
You know, and what was the business that you had that you lost? You know, revenue or whatever.
But you would think that they would do it.
But if you never had the business and you just started like.
I would think that before you got the loan, they will see like that this is a legit business, or they just were giving it out like candy. I don't know. I never got one of those. But you know, the whole thing is suspect. I feel like the issue with these Basketball Wives, these Real Housewives, because you see them go to jail all the time.
Oh, really?
I mean, the Real Housewives. Like, how many housewives have we seen go to jail? Like at least 5. Even Teresa had gone to jail at one point, I think. Okay, and there was some Beverly Hills wives that had gone to jail. Even the husband, I think Teresa's husband had even gone to jail or whatever. Like, so I feel like, and then they always have legal troubles, like with money and stuff. I can't remember all the wives. I can't sit down here and tell you verbatim, but I have heard and I have seen.
You gotta learn to do your own taxes.
No, you have to learn not to live above your means.
Don't live above your means. That's number one.
That's a number one.
And then when it comes to taxes, you gotta make sure that you follow through on everything. Even if your accountant, even if you're that big and your accountant is doing, like, you gotta follow through. You gotta have it rechecked by somebody else. Like, you just can't trust people completely.
I mean, isn't that what happened with Steve Harvey? He had somebody. He had somebody doing his taxes. The person was stealing money. Turns out that man was like with $6 million in like tax debt. You have to have somebody, one who checks him, and then you also who does your taxes, right? But then you maybe have a second person who goes and makes sure that everything's done, and then maybe have a third person who checks both of them.
Without the person even knowing
who it is. Yeah.
That you go and you check stuff.
Yeah, they let them not know each other
like,
at all.
You know, you just have to be careful. You gotta be very, very careful as you're making it in life.
And if you can do it yourself, I mean, do it. Learn about the taxes. I mean,
you gotta do that. So, oh boy, I tell you. So now British 4 years. She
without
has
her daughter. Just heartbreaking. Not just to see behind the glass. Oh, Papa God, it's so sad.
It is sad. It is really sad. But like you said,
And then she's with that daddy who's such an
living
a-hole.
above your means.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see a housewife. Well, not even a housewife, because some of these women aren't even housewives.
I know.
But I would like to see women living their authentic lives. Listen, I don't make that much money, okay? So I'm going to live within my means. I'm going to be on the show living within my means. But come check me out in 5 years. I will actually have the money to live this life, and I also have savings. Like, I'll be in a good place to get a big house. But live in your means. Like, people need to know it's okay to live within your means. We don't see that. We see the showboating, the gloating, the shows, the cars, the house, vacation,
the arguing over who has what. I got Prada and I got this. Do you know that these are just names of people? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you die tomorrow, you can't.
And I'm wearing that, and what you wearing, and
I mean, really.
You know, and I got my work done from the best of the best. Like, what the hell? Like, it's not even high school.
It's shallow.
It's just so elementary.
It's shallow.
It's very shallow.
Because my thing is, if you die tomorrow, none of that shit gonna matter. What's gonna matter is the effect that you had on other people's lives. How do people see you? How do people see you as a person? What's your character like? What is your legacy? Whose life did you touch? Like, that's what matters. That's what matters. Is those are the people who want to show up to your funeral and be like, oh my gosh, she was so amazing, she was so this. Sometimes those are the people who will carry on your legacy.
Exactly.
You want to make sure that you, like Beyonce said, I want to leave my footprint in the sands of time.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
All that stuff about trying to showboat what you have, none of that stuff matter. Most of the people you're trying to show off to really don't even give a shit about you. I mean, really.
Matters. It really does. I want to be like Deepak Chopra, where he says, I just want to be like a cool breeze that just passes by, really. I don't want to leave my footprints here. I just want to, a cool breeze that passes by. And that person just continues to, whatever lives I've touched, they continue to, do, like, pass it on. That's it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So,
but that was all we had to say, really.
I know. What do you guys think of this? I mean, sometimes so much of the show is like, oh, let's go to a vacation. Let's sit here and we all start fighting
about stupid stuff.
Bring up something that makes no sense, like just silly stuff,
Yeah.
And you have these women; they're like in their 40s, in their 50s,
yelling,
screaming, jumping on tables, weird stuff. Yeah, but
it's Mary.
That's such a shame. And Amma.
You invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below.
and join our Patreon.
Yes, bye.